Okay, let's see, we can do this 15 minutes. Okay, so for this week we have two programming challenges. The first one is the scroll out task calculator. Create an application that allows you to enter the amount of a purchase and displays the amount of sales tax on that purchase. Use a slider to adjust the tax rate between 0 and 10%. Okay, and that's what we're gonna do. So this is the app. We have the app make you to select like a purchase price that you wanna have, and then depends on the tax rate. So between 0 and 10, you can pick what would be the 4%, and of 200 would be like $8, and 8 would be 16. So basically, that's how I did it, how I set it up. So how this was made, let me put here. So I create three labels. These three labels: purchase price. This will be the purchase price, purchase tax, and tax. Two text fields. One will be an input. One will be this one, and one it will be no editable text field, which is this one. And then I create a panel to put all these together. And then actually create three panels, so it would be like one panel here, one panel here, and one panel here. And then the slider, of course. Then I create the window, test calculator, of course all these extensive frame. This is when I create the label. So first label will be purchase price, tax price, like you see here, and then so the first text field, which is the input field, and then the not editable text field is here, which will be set for false, and it will show 0 at the beginning. Now, of course, it changes with the change of things. So you create a slider here, like 0 to 10. It starts at 0 at the beginning of the program. And then I have markers for 2, major markers 2 and 1 for the tick, for the minors that you see here. Then I display them, and then I set the slider listener, which you will see later. Okay, put, like I say, the first label and the first text field on one panel, then the second one, and then the third one. And then this is when I add all those to those panels, and then create a grid layout, which will give me three rows, one column, to make it like looks better. And then I add the panel in order to create this, and then the window will be visible. So the slider listener, basically I will get, I create a string that it will be from here. So whatever the person input the price here, it will get that string, and then it will convert in a double here to be able to do this calculation, task calculation, and then it will set that into a string with the toString method. We'll take that divided by 100, which is how you will get the price, like the right amount of tax. And then I just send basically the main method. That's how I did the task calculator. Okay, and then for the second exercise 6. So man, come on. Okay, so the sixth one is like basically give us like a phone plan. When you have 3 options for minutes, 3 options for phones, you pick one of each. In this case, 2 for, you can pick a voicemail or a text messages. And it says that create a menu system that allows you to select one package, one phone, and either voicemail or text message if you want. So how I did this, let's run it really fast. Then basically I can always show it here. So it's mobile plans. I have a file menu that will exit, a plan menu that allows me to pick between uh, the plan, the model I want. The model will give me a tax, and then the total, and then if I pick this, it will add or not to the total. Then if I take it, it will take it. So how I did this? Well, these are the imports needed for like the events and the JFrame. Then like you see, I create these labels. So it's every one of these. So pack label, full label, uh, minutes label, phone label, voicemail, text message, tags for the phone, and total. And then the fields, they're all gonna be like no editable fields that will display the package. So they're created here, and then I create a panel which is basically is gonna put these things on the window. Okay, the menu bar, which is this, and then the file menu and the plan menu, and then like six radio buttons here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, one for each of these, and then two check boxes for this. So they're here, plan A, plan B, plan C. That's first phone, second phone, third phone, and then voicemail phone. Now clear the window. It will be called mobile plans, and then I give name to the labels like you see here: patch from, price, phone tax, total, text message price. Then the text field, like I said, they're set it for no editable. They sit at 0 because I have picked that you have not picked anything at the beginning, and then when you pick something it will change, but that will be reflecting on the action listeners for the buttons. That's the panel created, and that's how I add all the label and text fields. So it looks like this. Then I create the that's how I create the bar, but it will show later. Then I add the panel. Then this make the window visual. Okay, so how I create the bar? Well, this creates the bar. This creates the menus, which it will show later, and then this will add those menus to that bar. I'm sorry. Then this is how I create the file menu. So I create a file exit, basically the item for the exit item for the with the exit listener, and then that will be the file menu created, and this will add that item and the with the exit listener to that menu. So that's the only thing we have in the file exit. So, and then the plan menu. So I basically create the buttons and set the action listener. Plan listener will be the action listener for this combo of radio buttons. Like the books say, so 300 will be 45, 800 will be, and that's what is set here. So 300, 800, that's what is gonna display. That will be the minutes that you pick. And then I group them here, and then I create for the model, which is kind of the same. The listener for the phones will be phone listener, and it will 100, 110. That's are the models that shows in the book. And then I group them here. We create a group for the radio buttons. Then the check boxes. So one for voicemail. This will be the list. The action listener will be the voice, and the checkbox for the text messaging will be the text message action listener, which are voicemail and text message. Of course, if I pick. Now I pick checkboxes because you can pick either both or one or none. Okay, so this create the menu for that, and this will add. We add the plan buttons. I did a separator for the models and then separator for the checks. Now this total price is a method I have to create to display this total price. I create a metadata part and I input it into every action listener, because every time you do an action, so that thing has to be recalculated. It has to recalculate the total. So that's why I had to create a method that will let you show you. Basically, you get the text from every single box, transform it in a double, and then add it, and then it returns a double, which will be the total price. And I displayed it. I show you how I displayed in the listeners. This is the exit listener for the exit item, and then this is the plan listener. So basically, you choose the first value button, it will display 45, and in here. If you pick the second one, it will be 65 and then 199. And then this is when I call the method to get like a total for the double, and then I set it as a string on this field with the set text and the toString method. So I have to put in this listener, and then the font listener is basically a 729. Depends on what font you pick model, it will give you a different price, 99, and it will add it. So again, the book said you need 6% sales tax for font. So I input that here for the font taxes. So basically we'll get whatever is selected from here, from the font, and then do like the tax calculation for the 6%, and then it convert it to string again and set it in the font tax. And then again, this is the total method to reset the totals. And these are the voicemail listener. Basically, if you pick it, it will display $5 here. If not, it will be 0. Like you see, and then the same with the text listener. So if it's selected, we'll get 10 here, and now it will be 0. And then I just call the method. So this is how I kind of did both of the